Hello to internet.
Hello, Varric, and hello, Razir, and hello, Cordia. I'm back from getting water and stuff.
Hello.
Hello. There we go. So how's everybody doing?
The stream I'm getting from you is not working. I don't know about to the...
It is working through, Mine,
One
okay.
moment.
Oh, I know why. My window wasn't focused, so it was closed.
Okay, I've reconnected. It's working now.
Okay. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tonelico 2. And for those who celebrate, Happy Father's Day as well, as it turns out.
Let's hope this doesn't go as strongly as Mother's Day did.
I was going to say the same thing. Let's hope not. Well, the good news is none of our characters have dads.
One of our characters is a dad.
True, that is true. Fingers crossed for Leglius. Also, something that I forgot to say is that on the 9th of this month was the 4th year anniversary of Cursed World Initial Sparks, the novel that I published. Which is just neat. That's neat to know. Anyway, let us resume.
Indeed.
Now, I believe what we were going to do next is return to Luca's Cosmosphere to get that last bonus stuff, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And I went and got the necessary dive points to not need to cheat them in
Okay. Excellent.
just after the stream ended.
Excellent. So let us dive. Whee! Let's get started. No opening narration this time, which is understandable. But yeah,
One moment.
no problem. But yeah, in honor
I'm
of...
pulling the guide back.
Sorry, what?
I'm pulling the guide back up.
Okay. But yeah, in honor of Father's Day and the missed anniversary of Initial Sparks, here's some free Cursed World trivia for you. I had a joke here, but it's gone now. Ray's dad's dead. That's a known thing if you've read the book. I'm very good at what I do, you see. Trivia was nothing all along. Correct, Razir. Okay, actually, here's something. I have not worked on it in a while, but I am, like, one of the major projects that I have in mind for the future is a novel going over how Arya and Ray's dad Samson met, by the way. So that's something. It'd be like a romantic comedy with action in it, is what I'm planning.
Alright, so the two things on return are in fact marked with stars.
Okay, so which do we do first?
This says deep one. I don't think it matters.
Okay. This one gets us another song.
Second, did I not? I thought I had the points. I do not have the points.
Uh-oh. Hey, you. What? Me? Yes, you. What, me?
I could have sworn I saved after I got the necessary points.
You did?
Did I not get it? I guess I didn't get enough of them.
Weird. I heard about your ceremony with Luca. Congrats. So Nenesho just kind of like watched that entire thing happen. I see.
I suppose I should pull up the debug thing.
Yes, that might be a good idea.
Okay.
Oh, thanks. Croy just faced with who may be one of the main antagonists being like, hey, I noticed you got married. Good job. Girls do love love. That's true, Varric. I love love.
Let's see. I had in notes in our conversation last week.
I forgot to post my tweets out. Oops.
Just a moment. I'm trying to find the right.
No problem. You did. I'm pretty sure you pinned that post in our group chat, like in our chat together.
Yeah, no, I found that, but it doesn't. Math.
Ah.
Yep, that's 652. If I change that to add, how much would I need to add? I need to add 800. Which is 320, which would make this into 5, and that into an A. Just all of these breakpoints.
Powerful song hacking going on here.
I think work, and it's probably not going to update the thing on screen until I don't know when. Something.
Yeah. I'm surprised to see that there are still
Oh,
people...
sorry.
No, we are on the same box. I'm surprised to see that there are still people who can understand each other like this nowadays. You know, understandable, Ninisha.
That's
Really?
a significant difference in phrasing for the same.
Hold on, what does yours say? I'm frankly amazed. I never expected to see a relationship in this day and age where you could share your hearts to this extent. That is very different.
It's not that one is necessarily better or worse. It's just one of the few times where there genuinely is some amount of just authorial difference in the translations.
Yeah. Now, I do think they get the same point across. There is just, like, a clear difference. Yeah. Also, they keep on calling her reception lights for mine.
Yeah, that's probably a mistake of some kind.
Possibly. Yours is just question marks. Anyway.
That it is.
Really?
Oh wait, hang on. I need to post that.
Oh. Yes, really. If there were people like you back then, the world would have been so green 400 years ago. Many ellipses. You are the maiden from 400 years ago, Nenisha, right? Well...
Just in case it hadn't been clear.
In case it wasn't obvious. Well, keep that as a secret. I'm sure you already know, but I'm not supposed to tell people that. Yeah, we know by this point, but it's good to know.
I think it's out already, but I shouldn't admit it. Myself?
And I shouldn't admit it to myself. That's a good question. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Anyway, you surprised me with your commitment, so I have something in return. Luca can have mind magic that ties a beam of lights and shoots them at enemies.
And that's going to be why this is reception lights is meant.
Yeah, probably. But also, ties a beam of lights and shoots them at enemies. Not quite sure what that means there. Magic Super Potential Level 1B. Reception lights acquired.
Receptionist laser. And that's what reception lights is supposed to mean.
Nenisha Beam! Thank you, Varric. Reception lights. Are you sure? You're not even a product of Luca's mind. It's fine. She's been letting me live here for so long. Just think of it as paying rent. Sure.
If we have a boss fight against Infel and Nenisha, we're going to be using this on her.
I mean, yes, absolutely. We have to. Alright. Well, thanks. And that's the D point. I guess Stonehenge.
And as you can see, the number has gone up.
Yep, you had enough. You had 600 and this is 500.
And the other one was
800, but you had to pay.
Right, but it was subtracted already. That's why I got confused. I was thinking it still needed to cover another 800.
That's totally fine. Okay, Stonehenge time.
Okay, so that was completely unnecessary. It's done already.
It allowed me to do the posting that I forgot to do. Finally, it took so long. Goro, thanks for staying and supporting me till the end. Of course, I have a customer center too. Yours is much better. Mine is very confused. I have a customer center too. I see. Well, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it if you weren't with me. Thank you. Yeah, just awkwardly written. Well, You're making me blush, hey? Here's that vocal tick again.
Just for this last bit.
Yup. Oh, so... Meh? This is the last level, right? Yes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes, you can count. Unlike whoever it was that said countless. No, that was Goro.
That was Goro. Remember, Goro can only count to 2. There's 1, and then there's 2, and then there is 1, and then there is 2, because she's only got the 2 flippers. I don't remember exactly how that bit went, but it was very funny. Hey, Goro, you knew there were only going to be 8 paradigm shifts, and that's why you talked about a grand prize after 10. I was not expecting this to be called back to. What a fucking great joke! Meh? Did I really say something like that? I cannot believe we got insurance scammed by a penguin. So you're gonna pretend again. Those things happen all the time when I'm in customer service. Why do you care anyway? You're done with it now. This is incredible.
This is, Brazier, though, this is Goro, not Nanisha.
Yeah, this is Goro. Nanisha, she just looks like Nanisha. You got to be so close to Luca because of this, too. The prize is nothing compared to that. I mean, yes! Obviously, like, the real prize is the love we made along the way, but... Like, I would also like that prize, please! Well, you're right, but I feel like you just kind of wrapped it up.
What?
Yeah, like, yours makes more sense because it's Croy being like, well, you strung me along with this idea of getting a prize. Mine is just like, what?
I mean, I don't think the prize was the point.
Yeah, no, the prize is not the point at all. And that's it! That's genuinely it, huh?
That's it.
Well, let's look at that new song we got. Super Potential. Oh yeah, we couldn't even do Meteor Shine, because we didn't have this yet.
Oh, is that how that... I guess that explains why that was a free-floating weird thing.
Yep. That I was wondering what the deal was there.
That's...
Burst Tech 5.
Why is...
Shockwaves of an intense magic beam deal super magic damage. Song magic given as a reward by Nenisha for finishing Luca's soul space. Oh, she yawn and wake up. But to think that the will of a maiden from 400 years ago lives in her heart. Wow, Luca!
So, hang on. That needs Burst 5 and 8,000.
Yeah.
Then this needs Harmonic 7 and 10,000.
Yeah.
This goes Psych 3 and 3,000.
Yeah.
Which means to get this line, you'll have to actively avoid improving Psych.
Yeah.
For 5 turns.
A fucking while. Yeah. Well, neat. We'll have to check these out at some point. Oh, back to the real world. Yeah. Maybe not 5 turns, like Varric says. But at least, like, a while.
can you get more than one level per turn? It's what's going up.
I think so, yeah.
I assumed that the thing that makes it a level, that makes it count, was when you fill up the meter for that direction.
I think it is like every step of that meter gives some level. So we gotta go to Promise Hill. That's where we sang Metapholica the first time, eh? Robot. Deleted. Killed the robot. So, Promise Hill is where we sang Metapholica, right?
It's the top of Castelia, I think.
Right.
Or we could end up in this again.
We could do that, or we could go to Bellstrike Hall.
Hey, I've got an IPD here.
Likewise.
But mine is closer. I mean, farther. Yours is closer.
Huh.
Wrong button. So do you remember which way is...
No! If anybody remembers, please advise.
Which way did you go, so I can try a different way?
I went to the right.
Okay, then I'll try the north.
Okay.
I'll protect her with all my... Here! I want more!
Okay, these fights are fake. Right. This is very...
邪魔をするなら容赦しないよ。
mid-tier. I went the wrong way.
North seems to be going cutscene.
Okay.
Or at least it's moved out for a long... Yeah, north
Okay,
is cutscene.
I'm coming the right way. And yeah, it would be nice to have that conversation, Varric, but that's
a lot of grinding.
That'd take a bit.
I'll protect her with all... Please!
Maybe on my own time, I will
Great! I'm impressed.
do that, and I make no promises on that because, like, that would I'm pretty sure we missed some on parts of the map that have fallen down. But maybe we'll see.
Maybe we do that in a hypothetical whenever we come back to do the cloche.
You know, that makes sense.
Chocolate groups.
Yeah. Yeah, the fights and the therapy, and then the leveling them up and the so on and the so forth. It's a lot. You are correct, Varric. I've lived many decades, but this is the first time I felt this excited. Really? Both of our translations use many decades, huh? That feels
Yep.
weird. You're 40, if I remember the data log correctly. I guess that's many decades. It just feels off to say it like that. I pray for a miracle upon us. Lady Cloche, smack sense into that goddess up there for us, yeah? Lady Cloche, go punch God in the mouth! I love this kid.
Meanwhile, the goddess in question is down here.
Yeah, not you, Frelia. Whoever is sitting on your chair right now. Yes, Razir, kill God like a proper JRPG protagonist.
Says the 8-year-old.
Yes. Jean, I'm so sorry. You keep saying strange things. What's so strange about telling the the Ascendant Maiden to go overthrow God.
Which is expressly very similar to what she was going to do.
Yes.
And it is exactly what she had said she was going to do a couple of months ago.
Basically, yeah. It's just that now we know that God is a sleepy girl who fell off her chair, and somebody is sitting on it instead and is like an usurper, and we are going to kill that one. No, it's not a problem. Jean, of course, I'll go slap some sense into her.
Capital H her.
Technically, it should be a lowercase h because she knows that she's not talking about the goddess Frelia, but whoever is taking over. But, like, sure, she's putting the emphasis on it so that it reads.
Yeah, and also, like, you know, the kid doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, of course not.
Most of the crowd doesn't know what's going on.
All he knows is that this lady opened her mouth, a violin noise came out, and his leg feels better now. This is the coolest lady in the world. And if the adults say that she has to go up into space to punch God, he's gonna be like, fuck yeah! Yeah! Love RPGs. We will be praying for your success down here, too. Jackley, I never thought you would do anything to save a world. I still can't believe it.
Right, because Speaker's the one who knows anything. Who knows it.
Yeah, she's like the only other person here who knows who Jackley is. What's that supposed to mean?
What?
What do you mean being a sore loser? They won! Jackley!
What? Jackley is still alive and going and doing her own thing as she likes, so she's gonna call that winning.
You know what? Valid. Valid. Her goal was ultimately to die, and no, her goal was ultimately to free herself through any means, and she is now free through any means, so she wins. You all lose.
She was convinced not to follow up the freedom with killing everyone.
True.
But she's still free.
Yeah.
And completely unrestrained.
Yeah. Honestly, this is, like, there is a lot to be said about how genuinely fascinating it is that the actual honest-to-God end boss of the first game is just kind of around doing things in the second game. Because
not just end boss and, you know, primary villain.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like some games where the end boss is some giant monster that falls through the roof 5 minutes after you've handled
the main antagonist
problem that was everything else.
Yeah, I can, like, name those off the top of my head for days. But, like, this is genuinely bespokely the main antagonist from minute 1 on. And she's just kind of chilling, doing whatever the hell she wants, because in this case specifically, defeat did mean friendship, because he understood why she was doing this.
I think friendship meant defeat, more like.
Fair. You know what? That's a good way of phrasing it.
If we had played differently and just beat her up, that would have been the bad ending.
Yeah.
Or that it would have been an ending other than the good one, I guess.
Yeah.
There were a lot of possible endings for there.
Yeah.
Including just stop after Act 2 and don't bother and just leave the magic turned off and call that good enough.
You could technically do that. I feel like that would eventually put them into a Metal Falls situation, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never...
But it was an option. Like, that was a thing you could do to end the game.
That was an option. I've never seen an RPG do something like this before. We've had situations where, like, a bad guy gets beat up and becomes part of the party, like Magus. Everybody knows Magus. Everybody knows that he's an optional party member after it becomes very clear that he's not the bad guy in any real sense. Just a lot of reasonable ones. But, like, he can work towards saving the day, too. It's fine. But they've never had an actual antagonist just kind of be there like this before. Not in this way. And it's really cool and unique, in my opinion. Especially...
I'm not sure if it's helping or making it worse. Or I'm not sure if it's better or worse that there's no other than Spica. There's no other characters from
the first game,
from Tonelico 1 present here to interact with her and like that were part of that story.
Although I do feel like it is a missed opportunity, because I would love to see those guys again. I would love to see how they reacted to here is Mir. She's alive. She's tiny. She's angry, but she's our friend now. I would love to see how they react to that. But also, it's so funny just having Mir occasionally be like, oh, there was that one time I fought the Pope, or there was that one time a living golden retriever stopped me from destroying the world, or there was that one time I nuked an entire generation to death, and everybody else being like, what the fuck? I love that.
Yeah, that is also good, but it's sort of like, Mir, in this context, is a great out-of-context thing for everyone else.
Yes.
But, at the same time,
and yeah, that would be a good example of that happening, Razir.
Like, we are not actually seeing her being friendly with... Right, like, presumably, between the end of Tonelico 1 and this, there was some period of Mir existing socially at Elenia.
Yeah, and I would love to see that.
Interacting with the people who convinced her that people did care about her and such.
Yeah. If you want to talk to people from the first game, maybe climb the tower. You might get a better signal. I'll keep that in mind, Varric.
Right, but that is a... We're seeing sort of the payoff of redeeming them, but only... We're seeing here the result of redeeming a villain, but the result of redeeming the villain seems to be... She still sort of left everything, right? That voluntary or not, that's still a lot like exile.
Yes. Now, I do also think that, given that Jackley is searching for a heart of Gaia, the fact that she did just kind of leave and we are mysterious on why is probably something that'll come up later in this game, or maybe in the second one.
You mean the third game?
Yes, I meant the next one. My brain supplied the word second, which does sometimes mean next.
No, yeah, Razir. Exile is a valid way to go.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, it's not the only way to go, and it does feel like a section has been... It does feel like a chunk of Mir's arc has been skipped, because she's not the main character of either of these stories.
Yes. Maybe that's something we would get in later dives with her.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. Yeah, I mean, we're missing some of Mir's story, but also we actively chose to pursue one of the other stories that is not Mir's. So.
True. Yeah.
It's-
I would like to know how we got to the point of Jack Lee has decided to go to a new country to find the heart of Gaia. And they do... You are right, Varric. They do love to put that stuff in supplemental materials.
And this series has a lot of supplemental material,
Yeah.
including musicals.
Yeah. If you die, I'll publicize all of your embarrassing secrets, so you better come back alive. Speak up, please.
That's certainly an interesting twist on that.
Yeah. Come back alive or else.
Well, come back alive or else, yes, but the specific nature of the or else.
Yeah. You don't have to tell me. Meanwhile, on the other side of the room, it's time for the rest of the NPC roundup. I never thought you would be leaving for the heavens, Luca dear. Mrs. Lar, I'm not dead yet. Don't say yet, Luca. Luca, good luck. We'll be praying for you down here. Come back and do some therapy on my machines again, okay? Luca, it's our final goodbye. I'll make sure to earn enough for you too. Nana, fucking...
Stop talking about me like I'm dead.
Yes, also rest, girl, please. Go back to the hospital. Are you sure you should be here? Why are the people around me like this?
I'm not dead yet.
Not? Master, this will be our goodbye. Lastly, I want a goodbye kiss. Ah, Sky Cat. I will not do it. Jeez, I'll be back soon enough. I don't know why they have hyphens for mine instead of periods. What a weird decision.
Yeah, honestly, I think the hyphens reads as fast.
Yeah, that would read as fast, but it's meant
What's
to...
the Japanese have?
The Japanese has lines, but it might be... But I do know that sometimes they do lines like that when they're, like, putting emphasis on like, drawing it out. Is my understanding?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So switching it to periods here is probably the better.
Yeah. Putting it to periods makes it parse better in the West. Also, yes, Razir, happy Pride Month, everybody.
Indeed.
I forgot to say that for this stream. Aw, how boring. Skycat. Captain, please be careful up there. Those who have joined the Knights all did so, longing for Metaphalica. I'm glad we immediately had the exact same thought, very clearly. I joined the Holy Knights because I believed in the ideals of Metaphalica. I did that too. Impossible Christmas Land. If Croy was ever in Super Smash Brothers, he would have that voice.
Why would he ever be?
I said Impossible Christmas Land, okay? If he ever was, that would be one of his
This is
quotes.
a character from a single PS2 game.
Yes, but also, like, consider that the Wii Fit trainer's in there.
Yes, which is still a game that, which is still, like, arguable whether whether the Wii Fit trainer is a character.
Ice-
But there were 2 Wii Fit games on
Ice
Wii
Climber.
on Nintendo consoles.
Ice climbers.
That's still Nintendo. That's still
True.
a better shot.
True. It's just that every time this line comes up, I remember. I think about Ike and his "I fight for my friends, you'll get no sympathy from me" lines, and it's like, no, that's not a thing Ike actually really says in those games. but it is like the vibe of the game, so it works. But like, Croy really does say that line. It's good. I never thought such a grand event would happen during my time in service. Why? What? This is not the sound of sobbing. Why is this written like
It's the
this?
sound of exhausted from too much running.
Yeah,
Is your armor too heavy, sir?
maybe. You're overreacting. Anyway, I'll leave things here to you guys. In case the goddess decides to attack, you'll be the ones the people will be relying on. Yes, sir! You can leave it to us. We will protect this world even if it costs our lives.
I don't think that would... What would be... Never mind.
I need a divine army, soldier bots, lasers,
Yeah,
more wizards maybe?
they could... It's a tower that goes to orbit. They could just drop rocks.
This is true.
Also, it's the tower that controls the continent. They could just drop the continent.
Yeah, that is true. Who is Cynthia? Cool.
You've forgotten who Cynthia is?
Yes? I don't remember who's... Oh, the
Weapon Shop Cynthia.
weapon shop Cynthia. I don't know how I blanked on that so bad. Oh, there she is. Good luck, Croy. I was expecting her portrait to show up if it was someone.
Not Pokemon Cynthia.
No, that would be fun, though. Cool. You're really gonna leave me, huh? Cynthia, please.
Do you think this Cynthia and that Cynthia would get on well? Or do you think it would be horrible?
Cynthia would see Pokemon Cynthia release her Garchomp and be inspired to make a spear with a shark head. And I feel like that would be the exact limit of their connection. What will I do if you go away? How am I supposed to go on living?
Well, this is certainly a difference between them.
Yeah. Well, I'll be back. So why do you sound so melodramatic?
You're asking Cynthia that.
Yeah.
He's always melodramatic.
Oh, you're so mean. I'm acting out a lover's part, and as it should be.
Why did you decide back at the start that this was her voice?
I don't know! I do not know! It just felt like
Have
it
we ever
fit.
had a voice acted line for her?
No! Who are the lovers? You're lucky to have such a pretty lover see you off.
I wonder if this line would be different on a different route.
Maybe. Really, I'm so envious.
Probably not. They're just all joining in on the mockery.
Yeah, I mean, like, you gotta have a healthy reaction to this, because it's...
At this point, they very much understand what's going on with Cynthia.
I think it helps that Croy does not have an anime boy reaction to this at all. He just sighs, shakes his head, and is like, Cynthia, please. please, Cynthia. I'm trying to have a professional relationship here. What are you talking about? And Cynthia is like, oh, he said relationship! And Croy just continues to shrink into a corn cob. Knock it off, all of you. Later, Cynthia. It'll be a long, long time. Go find someone nice. Croy just very, very bluntly saying, I will... If everything goes right, I won't have to fight anymore. I will never see you again. How horrible. You're abandoning me?
Yes.
Yes! Straight up, yeah, of course. Fantastic. Holy maidens, thank you for listening to our wish. We are the only ones here with a side quest that influences how we react to this ending. As far as Zodi is aware.
There might have been other things that we just didn't do.
Maybe.
There were a lot of shop talks that we haven't checked at all.
True. No, it was my wish, too. I may have been the most affected by Mintblock's fall. Also, I do agree, Razir, Croy is better than a generic anime protagonist. I'm so glad that his reaction to Cynthia's flirting is just a beleaguered sigh, because that genuinely makes it funny. It must have been tough. It was where you grew up. Yeah. So when I found out we could take Mickery Forest to Metaphalica, I was so happy. We were worried about our Warden Guardian, our boss. As long as it's alive, we can recreate Mintblock. Mayor, after we create Metaphalica, let's do that. We'll raise Mickery Forest again and create a Metaphalica within Metaphalica. Double Metaphalica across the sky. Incredible. A paradise within a paradise. Truly the happiest place in the world. I'm sure Miss Raisha is happy up there. Yep, I brought a keepsake of hers. So she'll always be with us. Good one, Razir. That's good to hear. No regrets for heading to a new world. Isn't that right? Yep. Thanks for everything. I'll be sure to create Metaphalica. You're finally leaving for your journey up into the heavens. Prince Targana? I'm no longer a prince. Just call me Targana like you used to. Alright then, Targana. I'm going now. Don't worry about the people. Yeah, I won't. You'll be here. Go, partner. Alright. Croy knows how these people work. He's already had to deal with Cynthia. He is going to say as little as possible. While we speak with the goddess, I'll leave the lower world to you. It's in good hands. We'll be back soon. Aw, so I'm shipping off alone, unable to capture your hearts. Your heart, rather. What gibberish are you talking about now? Incredible. I'm glad that our party, someone in our party, is this character to someone else instead of the other way around.
Agreed.
Oh, nothing. I'm also glad that Amari had a line, because I was worried that she wasn't going to get one. And speaking of, is Coconut going to get a line? Anyway, come back alive. Of course.
Not just Coconut.
Shun didn't get a line either, but
Correct.
he's a dog.
I forgot his name, actually.
That's fine. I forgot Cynthia, and she's mildly a more important character.
She's got more dialogue,
Yeah, that's for sure.
but less of it is actually required.
Yeah. And of course she got shafted, Razir. She's the archer. Finally, to the heavens. Oh, this is lovely music.
It is indeed. Also, there's IPDs here already.
They got really excited about the tower.
Also, there's no random encounters in this hallway.
Yes. Now,
Also, do we go the elevator or the door?
so, I don't know, because remember, I have had the dungeon mechanic removed from my body. You have not. So I might be able to go up the elevator.
The elevator is usable.
Okay.
There is also the door.
I'm gonna explore the door.
Okay, lower level first.
Okay. And remember to rub your face on all surfaces, because you do have a dungeon mechanic to worry about.
I mean, I might.
Might. They
I
said
think it only... Didn't it only mention the one dungeon, or was this one also have stuff removed?
it said from the Geodesic Dome and the Tower of Heavens.
Ah.
Listen to my heart.
Okay, let's see how these enemies
I
work.
will destroy you.
守ってみせる俺の力で
Saint
Hey,
Float.
Sprite for the wedding dress.
Yeah.
It won't let me, please.
僕が力を貸して一気に行くぞ行くよ
Growing.
一気に行くぞ
Keep it up, please.
誰だ生まれるの
There's no use in struggling.
Okay, I could get it in one round.
Likewise.
もっと
Just had to make sure not to do any sight.
見させてもらおう
Oh, I missed.
Wow, that was a lot of damage.
えつ
I'm gonna keep charging it to the next
い
one.
つも通り
Okay.
お願いダメだそうなの言うなよ
おとなしく終わらせてくれよ見させてもらおう
ここ
邪魔だな僕が終わらせるだぞ
I'll bring you my power.
誰だ
There
生
we
まれる
go.
の
Okay.
来るよ分かってるよ
任せてくれやってみせる
全力ですや
Yep,
This
that's
probably has music, doesn't it?
Maybe. That is our Tonelico laser. I'll have to try it out, though. Try it out myself.
とても良かった。
Don't get in my way!
For now, though, I'm going to try out one of the other spells we got. The Murder Lady.
Careful, they're coming.
Divine punishment.
Oh, dang. Divine Punishment.
I can't.
Oh,
Leave it to me!
I didn't see that that was even a thing I had to deal with.
What? I was looking at my screen. What happened?
I will tell you after Night Storm.
My explosion.
Cool. So, that angel enemy had a move that was shaking the screen so much that I did not notice one of the guard inputs I had to do.
Ah.
私の歌にお任せなさい。
守ってみせる。俺の力で。
静かにしてろ。
俺が守ってみせる。ああ、
ほら。
Also, Varric has advised that this dungeon
寝させてもらおう。
is the largest dungeon in the game.
熱い。
Hmm.
見つ
Some kind of obvious key-like button area I don't have to interact with.
10だよ。
闇に飲まれ。
もう終わりなの。
闇に飲まれ。
もう終わりなの。
任せ
Where
る。
is that?
やってみせる。
Up the elevator in the room that you are in.
目障りだ。消えてくれ。
To my heart.
So you'll get to it.
心一つ。
僕が力を。
Please.
目障りだ。消えてくれ。
出てなくなれ。
力が生まれるの。気をつけて。来るよ。
Get away!
待ってよ。ダメなの。
闇に目覚め。
どうして。
闇に飲まれ。
10だ。
闇に目覚め。
どうしてるよ。
任せる。やってみせる。いや、守ってみせる。
見せて。
元気出てきたよ。
守って答えた。
つながってる。私たち。
邪魔だな。
出てなくなれ。
決めさせてもらおう。
そこ。
心一つ。力が生まれるの。いつも通りお願いね。
神罰です。Oh,
Yeah, this move.
judgment light.
ルトはダメ。もう終わりなの。
I
闇に
think I
飲
saw
ま
all
れ。
of them, but I didn't
もう終わりなの。
have the timing very well.
Yeah, it's pretty tricky.
闇に目覚め。
わその程度なの。
任せてくれ。やってみせる。
全力です。
Romance!
Romance. Another.
Love wins.
Hell yeah, love wins.
もっと
I
頑張
love
るた
you,
めだ。
kids. Mwah. Another interactable object that I clearly do not have to touch.
Up
Impressive.
the elevator from here, you said?
Yes.
Wait, no, this is the
Oh,
elevator.
to the right. To the right. Oh no.
I'm not allowed to interact with it?
No! You're gonna have to go all the way up and then all the way down and then all the way back up.
That seems distressingly plausible.
Heck.
At least this hallway out of it doesn't have encounters?
Yeah. Unless it's just a decoy switch. That's true, Varric. So north from here is another one of those.
North
by
has the
way.
other key,
Yes.
assuming that I can interact with this key. Also, no encounters out here either,
Yeah, there's only encounters inside the tower.
so it could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 keys so far that I don't know how. So possibly this could be terrible. Possibly there's actually an interesting mechanic here, an interesting puzzle here involving having
Listen
to
to my heart.
figure out the correct button to push.
Possibly.
Right? Like we've seen one key on. No, we've seen 2 keys on the second floor, one inside and one outside.
Yeah.
Be one with me, please.
You're dead weight.
I'm gonna see what the Death Landia.
Hang on. And there's
Please.
there are definite like glyphs of some kind outside some of these doors.
Yeah.
Fall to the darkness.
Not interact with those.
Little wuss.
There's no use in struggling.
みんなを守りたいの。
邪魔をするなら容赦しないよ。
I'll do it.
どうだ
みんな守ってみる。
ここに一つ
そら
元気出てきたよ。お願い、もっと力が生まれるの。いつも通りお願い。そのままで。そこそこ。
任せる。やってみせる。燃えてなくなれ。
Oh, god damn it! I charged up the spell and didn't use it because I forgot how fragile it is.
They're not that fragile, are they?
I thought I killed anything all that tough. They do a lot of damage to me, but like that's it.
いつも通りお願い。
Huh. Is my gear out of date?
続けて。
They're
No,
taking.
we have the same
もう終わりなの。
Well, they're taking a solid. They're taking quite a few turns to punch through. They're not using attack spells.
任せる。
Yeah, they are taking a few turns to punch through, but like also, I misjudged how strong they are.
消えてくれ。
The vibe. Hey, a third interactable object that I don't have to
まず
touch.
はしない。
I'm sorry, what?
In the Q-shaped room.
Yes.
いつも通りお願いね。そのままで。根性なし。
おとなしく終わらせてくれよ。目障りだ。消えてくれ。
ここに一つ。
Die all of
これで終わりです。
Flat to pieces.
Okay.
Okay, now I
you
am.
still have no interaction with any of these 15
Yeah, my interaction with these have been removed.
With all my strength. Here. My turn.
We're as one.
How's this?
Same no idea dialogue on all of mine.
Okay.
Finish it.
And that's
Please, more. The power is.
What? No, I didn't want to do this one. Incredible. Oh well.
Careful, they're coming.
every
Can't.
every room on the second floor has one of these.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Leave it to me. I'll do it. I'll finish it.
Third floor.
Be one with me.
You're open.
Please,
Coup de grace.
more.
It's going to hurt. How much longer?
聞いてください。私の思いを。
Power is growing.
守ってみせる。俺の力で。
Please.
Remote aim.
Why?
Leave it to me. I'll do it. Take my holy roar. Finish it.
Take my holy roar.
This is my full strength.
Hey.
There's music.
Yeah. That sounded more like Tonelico music to me, if that makes sense. Which makes sense because it's
How so?
just something about the chanting felt.
Who's he fighting?
Oh, look at it go! I've also got that. I've also got that going on.
面倒ね。まあ、いいわ。
守ってみ
Yeah,
せる
it just, the
俺の
chanting
力で
felt like stuff I remember from the first game.
補足した
Is all I mean.
Uh, a few of the songs had that sort of
守ってみせる
Yeah.
この瞬間、最高ね。気をつけて。来るよ。
Fever motor. Fever
闇
motor.
に飲まれる闇に飲まれる
ルーだよ。腕の見せ所だね。
What is a fever motor?
頑張ってください。一緒に頑張ってください。
守ってみせて
元気出てきたよ。もっとハードに心を重ねます。
外さないぜ
つながってる。テンション上げるよ。この歌でおやすみな
Wrong
さい。
button. Oops. There was another level of charge on this, I'm pretty sure.
A device made in a foreign land that shows the enemy's weakness. Being able to attack it allows for more chances of criticals. Okay, it's this thing from the first game. Attack crit rate up, fire, ice, and thunder resist up.
さすが。
Is that
Wait.
something I actually want on Croy? Other than the
I
men's
mean, it's a
glasses?
buff to most things.
Oh, it lowers
Also,
his HP and it's
probably
not...
been getting new ingredient stuff this whole time as well.
Nope, no, we have gotten nothing new.
Nothing new?
Nope.
Really?
I've been keeping track of the items that I've seen. I think I will put Fever Motor on. The men's glasses are
Okay,
important for
third floor
Croy.
is another
but-
one I haven't. Is another one with no interaction. I mean, with just no idea what to do with it yet.
Yeah.
面倒ね。まあ、いいわ。
守ってみせる俺の力だ落ちろ
つながってる。ありがとう。一緒に頑
あ
張ってくだろう。真剣にお願い。もっと。
食らえ
この歌でおやすみなさい。みんなを守りたいの。退屈ね。さっさとして。わかってるよ。腕の見せ所だね。
I love the spinning sound of that flag. The sound effect of the flag when it spins is a good fear feeling.
力が生まれるの。気をつけて。来るよ。
Was that badly?
Oh no.
ファンタスティック。腕の見せ所だね。
Also,
Eco weapon, one enemy.
only one enemy.
Dichlorographin.
聞いただけなんだよ
Kaboom! I love that.
Visually impressive, but not actually significant.
Yeah.
邪魔をするな
I do have a lot of health. I should use that at some point.
さっさとして。ファンタスターが裏で。だが。来てるよ。
任せ
What
て
is the attack that I'm blocking there?
入れてんだ
Those enemies do little, like, digital blasties at you. They make, like, sound waves at you. Boing!
全力でいくが終わらせる
僕なだってできるんだから。
Coconut super move! Look at her go!
みんなの力になってみせる。
Only hits one target!
That is a shame. I wish there was some of the EX moves hit more than one target. I wish they hit multiple targets, honestly.
ついにこれるかな。
Some of...
邪魔をするな。
There are... I'm pretty sure at least some of the attack options are multi-target.
Not... No! I mean, Amory's damage song, her level 2,
Yeah.
will...
Emery has a multi-target.
That is the one multi-target move in this entire game that is not magic. Incredible.
Hey,
Oh, they're at maximum liking now. That's cool.
Yeah.
I've also seen all of Shun's level 3 stuff.
okay,
Maybe I should.
so this is the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
I notice it says, it's a long way to the top of the tower, we should consider going back if it feels dangerous.
I mean, like,
Have you checked what's on the east end of this?
yes,
hallway?
that's where the Modar was.
Ah, okay. It says we should consider going back if it feels dangerous, but this game does not significantly have it. What?
You're having that data glitch happening again.
One moment. While I save and reload and hopefully fix. I think this happens every time I open up the debug thing.
Possibly, yeah.
Slot 3 was slot 1. Okay, and I will stream you the thing again, and hopefully it will work.
Fingers crossed. Just to make sure we see all of the graphical effects, because it's important.
And also so that I can see where the save point is and some of the interface.
Yes. Also, we have...
Is the stream coming through
Yes,
properly?
yes, it
I know
is.
it would have shut down.
Yep, I made sure to get that.
Okay.
Rocky Yaki do. Wait, no, that was the first game. But yes, also, we have a talk topic with Luca. Probably about her wedding dress.
We haven't had fights with that yet. It's about the dive, I'm sure.
No, we've had fights with the wedding dress
We
during
haven't
this dungeon.
maybe not had enough fights.
Maybe. Welcome back, Croy. You hungry, or do you want to just rest? Okay, so this is the same.
Yeah,
at
that
this
doesn't
point.
change. Huh.
Weird, because every other layer has had one. Had it change. Costume number 8.
So there's nothing on the rest of the dive?
Nope, I guess not.
That feels very unusual.
Yeah. Croy, can I ask you something about the costume? Sure. Which one? Okay. Transform!
She's more uncertain here.
This white costume. I mean, we literally gave her the magical ability to transform into a wedding outfit. I would be a little nervous about being granted that ability. Was I wearing it in my Cosmosphere too? No, to be clear, I wouldn't mind that, but it would be a little shocking. Of course, if you hadn't, you wouldn't have to be You wouldn't have been able to wear it in real life. I guess so. Well... So, were those kinds of things happening in my causosphere?
Please be more specific about the question.
Please be more specific. Luca, please.
What exactly are you wondering about? Are you wondering if there was a wedding ceremony? Or are you wondering if there was a consummation?
Yeah! No comments.
Croy, that is the wrong answer.
Croy, please. It's all about me. Can't you tell me? Please understand. It's hard for me.
Show some consideration for the person who would need to explain. No, 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 Croy, no!
Yeah, like, I get it would be awkward to say, like, oh yeah, we got married in your brain, and also this was the only clothes I could get you to wear because you were naked, because you were bearing your soul to me. I can understand that being awkward, but also please tell her what's going on. It's important. You look so embarrassed, and your head.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. You look so embarrassed, and that means something so embarrassing happened in the causosphere, right? Well, it was not quite embarrassing, but... Please, forgive me.
Croy, this is not... Why are you even being shy about this? Come on!
This is the first fuck-up Croy has done with these causospheres. Which, credit where it's due, impressive work. But also, Croy, brother, come on. I'm too curious. I like to believe that he did tell her eventually.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah.
Still feels weird that there's no new talk topic for anything other than the outfit.
Agreed. It does feel like that, Varric, to a degree. It feels weird, though.
I mean, if there were if that was the convention that we don't talk about that, then honestly, that wouldn't be so bad. Like if that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I found the thing.
Well.
Sorry, I've gone too fast.
Nope, it's fine. It was on screen. It was on screen fully, so it's fine. But yeah.
4 barriers, multiple panels, 4 control panels. Yes, there are 4 control panels. I don't think you are like...
I don't think that line of thought is likely to be mistaken. Thank you, Shun. That's the least helpful way you could have said that.
Hang on. Have you had IPDs in the area?
No.
Because I've had the...
Yes, I did, but it's not here anymore.
Well, we've got a little bit while I go and find these. None in this hallway, right?
No. No, none in that hallway.
One in here. If you go back, see if the IPD alert can track someone down.
I will look into that. I don't remember when it
よし、や
stopped.
ったろうじゃない。
The power is growing.
Thought I remembered seeing it as being orange on your screen at one point.
Well, the interesting thing is...
Do or don't push the button.
Do it. Push button.
Come on, it's... Again, I see why they dummied this out, because it's not an interesting puzzle.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we have here?
Oh no, and
I see why they dummied this out, because it's not an interesting puzzle.
Yeah.
I wish they had made it an interesting puzzle,
Clear as one.
Likewise.
because without it, it's even more boring,
Keep it up, please.
right?
Yeah.
Or at least it's not less boring.
All you have? That's yes. All you have? Go! Time to show off my skills.
So what do we
We'll
have?
sink our hearts.
Should I even bother with this? We know what this is.
Yeah,
It's,
we know what it's going to say. You don't have to go over it.
you know, I'm unlocking this thing now.
Yep, I am open door for you.
You know, I'll get this one and remember it well enough to know whether the others are any different.
Okay.
Or I'll try at least.
If Deathlandia has music, Replakia overwrites it. And also, I went into every path that there was. There was no opportunity for there to be an IPD that I missed because I went everywhere.
Okay, so this is Manunra.
Oh no.
You've gone ahead?
Yeah, I wanted to see if it was there. Something was there. I've hit a cutscene. I am going to restart so that there is music for us to listen to. My worry was that meh would not stop, and I would have cursed us forever.
Okay, so that's one opened.
So while we wait for this, does anybody have any questions
this-
that they want to ask?
This is the way back, yeah.
Yes.
The IPD thing is gone for you now?
Yeah, no, it was just gone. And also, there was nowhere for an IPD to be. And there's no IPDs here for me.
No, but it was there orange at the start, right?
I know it. In Bellstrike Hall, yes. In Bellstrike Hall, yes, but
Oh,
not
in
here.
Bellstrike Hall there was one. Okay.
Yes.
But not in here.
やったろうじゃない
But yeah, feel free to ask
Razir,
any
you
question.
said you had a question?
Razir is thinking of a question. Because I said, while we wait, let's do some Q and also A. Also, I will note, in the thread post I did for this, I mentioned that the last dungeon that had the mechanic, removing it made more sense because, like, you had to go back up and back down because of the fact that you needed to collect the hymn crystal for Vesperia. So going up one way and then going down the other way, that is a reasonable way to ensure that you go all the places. There's no reason for this dungeon mechanic beyond wasting your time, really. What art style do I like the most? That's a good question. I like all
That
art.
is a fairly abstract and broad question.
Yeah, I can point at works.
Do you mean like art styles of among a particular set, or just like broad and abstract
Yes,
concept
yeah,
of art style?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good. I like all art. if we're talking about actual bespoke painting styles, if we're talking about bespoke painting styles,
to the north of here, right?
yes, yeah. If we're talking about bespoke painting styles, I like moody pieces, art that is moody and dark, but also pretty and colorful. This is not helpful. This is not describing anything. I could point to like works of art that I like and be like, I like this. I really liked how Diamond is Unbreakable looked. That was a good looking anime. I know all the JoJo anime kind of look the same, but like there's differences between each season that make them feel different. And I think I liked the most Diamond is Unbreakable. I also really like the stuff that they've been doing in Delicious and Dungeon, which you should all read and watch.
邪魔をするなら容赦しない
It's all like basic stuff. I have a fondness for the Astro Boy art style. Like that's cute and good. But sometimes, but in the attempts to modernize it, sometimes they make Astro Boy's sister look really weird, and I don't like it. I really like Robin's art. Her art style is very good. It has a nice, solid cartoon-ishness to it that also makes it look like just really good and colorful. There's an artist that I like to commission, Johan Def Amaranth. He's got a really good art style. Like his particular like artistic flair is quite good. Give him a check out. Give him money to make art. That's stuff that I like art-wise. Ukiyo-e art is quite good. And tapestries and stuff. Like that, those are cool. Those are good arts. Those are good. Those are good art objects. Lack of a better term. I like painterly stuff like that.
Okay, I have now, I think, got all of them, unless I miscounted.
That was 4, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and speaking of art, I like Courtie's art, because she does make good art.
I have not made very much art, and I would not call most of it much good.
Fair, but I enjoyed it, and I liked it.
Anyway, we're in the same place now.
Yes, so I would say it's good. You're also very good at making clothing, which is an art, and your scarf clothing. You crocheted that scarf for me, and it's super good.
I think bare minimum technically capable is a bit short of very good.
Fair.
Are these going to be exactly the same Divine Army enemies we've had since, like, Act 2?
Yes.
神の国だ
Also, why does this scene get voice acting for both versions? Why this scene? Also, all that being true, it is my scarf that you made for me, and that means it's the best. It's also really good in warm.
Acknowledge.
Damn, they're quick.
They're quick.
Now that we've actually got some voice acting to compare, are the volume levels?
I think the volume levels are good. How does everybody else feel?
Don't worry, they won't attack us. Freylia's here.
大丈夫だ我々には襲ってこないフレディアンがいるからな
Is Freylia here? Is she in our party?
They are attacking us.
Good job, Shun.
I don't think they're going to attack us.
Immediately
Go to combat.
I have seen all the new spells.
面倒ねまあいいわ
So, are these going to be completely
邪魔をするなら容赦しない
trivial?
静かにしてろほら
いい調子よ
Trivial.
おら
僕が力を貸して
心を
決めさせてもらおう
気をつけて来るよやるわねうまいわ ダメママルーダどうしてどうして分かってるよこの勝負いただくわよ
To me. I'll do
僕が力を
どこ見てんのよ
無駄だ。かわせはしない。
激しくいくわよ
目障りだ。消えてくれ。
足元が踊るよもっと元気出てきたよシンクロするわ気をつけて来るよ
That was good.
私から来たのけど来てるよ特集だよ
おとなしく終わらせてくれよ。
足元が落とすよ
本気でも。
おとなしく倒れてよねもっと心を重ねますやるわね
Well, Shun? Oh no, more of them. Oh no.
Or is that the same ones just landing after we hit them so hard?
You! How dare you attack a goddess?
貴様ら、神に向かって攻撃するとは何事か。
I'm sorry, is she here?
They really don't
Maybe
want
you
us
should
to
have
get
put her
moving.
visibly here?
I guess Frelia is in our party.
なんとしてもここから先は通さない勢いだな。
What in the world is going
Oh, I'm
on in
ahead.
Sol Marta?
一体ソルマルタはどうなってしまっているんだ。
Who the hell?
貴様らは誰に操られているんだ。
Who is this? We already did this scene.
何
What? You can never find good help these days.
Who is this?
まったく
Ah,
爪が甘いんだよ。
I see. I did
Do
not.
you recognize
Yes,
either of those actors there?
I did not recognize the English one because we basically didn't get any of them. But I absolutely 100% recognize the Japanese voice actor because that's Dio, baby. It's time for Ulfman to exist again. Surprise, motherfucker!
俺だ
It's
から
me.
戦慣れしていないアマちゃんは困るぜ。
Spirits are such a bother.
Sweeties?
Sweeties. I mean, he is the man who likes lollipops.
So is that he? But he did just shoot.
Yeah, he
So
just
is
shot
that?
them.
So does he also carry an actual gun in addition to the prop lollipop holder that looks like a gun?
Yes! He shot us with it a bunch, too. He's got lots of guns in that coat.
Also, didn't you die?
Yeah!
I could have sworn he died. Am I misremembering? I could have sworn he died.
He was on a ship that crashed into the sea of death. And as far as we knew, he was dead. And then, a while ago, we saw him up in the rafters looking down on the speech Cloche was giving. Like some kind of phantom of the mega church. And it was like... Is he alive? Is this a ghost? Who knows? If he doesn't show up again after this point, I'm just going to assume that this was a ghost. He's fucking alive, I guess. Good for him. I guess we're going to have another boss fight. I guess.
So who is he saying has no combat experience?
Us, I guess. Which I want to note,
For defeating those robots handily and mostly just being, like, annoyed?
I want to note people in our party includes 40-year-old general, CDC cop, ace trainee, archer lady who like she doesn't do much, yeah. Coconut, who is fight girl, partner of CDC cop. Battle dog.
Who's also, like, whatever it is. 13?
She's like 13, yeah. So
Like, this game provides ages for everyone, and I can't remember any of them.
hers is like 12, 13. So her and Amory, sure. Let's say those don't count. Battle dog.
Battle dog, older than your government.
Yes. And also, experienced fighters. More experienced fighters in our party than not. Cloche
Also,
doesn't count. Luca...
This is the group that beat you up.
Yes, we did also punch him. Other person in our party.
You won the fight against those robots, and then you shot the next ones.
Yes.
Also, why do they keep using these as little encounters and pretend we need to care about them?
And how the fuck are you alive? Another person in our party.
そう簡単に死んでたまるか。
Battle goddess.
Of course. I would never allow myself to die that easily.
That's not an explanation.
It is when you say it that
Why would
dramatically.
a cowardly
I
traitor
guess.
help us?
民衆を捨てて逃げた奴がなぜ俺たちを助ける？
Is that any way to speak to the person who just saved your life?
There's no world where you saved our life, Alfman.
人が体張って助けてやるよ。見返りは罵声ばかりかよ。
Actually, the voice acting from your end is a bit quiet compared to the background music for me.
Yeah, the voice acting is just weirdly quiet in the English one sometimes.
Yeah, fair enough. It might not be easily adjustable because
Yeah.
it's going to be different every time, isn't it?
Yeah, this is not a
心変わりしたんだよ。あるものを見てな。
I had a change of heart after what I saw.
So Cloche's speech got through to him. I kind of like that.
I've fallen in love with you, mate. You've become quite admirable.
俺
Not
た
that.
ぜ。ゆうかさんよ。立派になったな。
I prefer Charmed to Fallen in Love.
Same. Leglius, grab him by the
However-
scruff and throw him off the tower.
However, given that Alfman is very obviously clearly a creep, I'm not sure that Charmed rather than Fallen in Love is correct.
Yeah, that is a point. He is a freak. That is true.
Like what the fan translation is preferable, but this is the bad guy and he is a creep and he is the guy who was the unnecessarily controlling closest thing Cloche had to a father figure.
Yeah.
Hello, Brioche.
Ah, hello, Brioche. We are discussing the fact that a minor / major antagonist survived. and
Major
he is
antagonist
here.
of early game, and then he died, and then we moved on past him.
Seemingly died. We have to say now. Also, yes, Razier, that is perfect. Clearly, he just has the power of New Order. That's a reference literally only I'm going to get. Yes, hello, Brioche. I hope you're doing well.
What?
Correct. Correct response.
Go on, hurry. The people are waiting for you.
Okay, so do we trust him here?
No!
Like, he says he's on our side now.
I mean, he's not immediately attacking us, so...
ああ、さっさと行けよ。民衆はあんたを待ってんだ。
嘘。
I said leave this place to me. You have a goddess to meet.
ここは俺に任せろってんだ。さっさと神を叩き潰
Is
して
this
戻
supposed
ってこ
to
い。
be some kind of redemption?
I guess so.
ありがとうございます。行くぞ。
I am
Thank you very
genuinely
much. Let's go.
unsure whether this is supposed to be some kind of redemption or if everyone's just going like, you know what? Fine. He says he's on our side. He's not actively hurting anything at the moment, and we have places to be.
We genuinely do not have time to unpack the fact that this motherfucker
Because Croy is the only one. Croy is the one who's saying thank you, and Croy seems like the one who'd be most likely to just
stab him.
sigh and get on with it.
Yeah, that's true.
We're counting
I hope
on
it's
you.
meant to be that.
頼りにしてますよ。
No, Leglius.
No.
No, never mind what I was saying before. It appears that this is supposed to be some kind of redemption.
Leglius, this guy killed your girlfriend. Hit him with your chainsaw shield.
貴様に言われるとヘドが出る。とっとと行けよ。
Don't waste your words on that sentimental crap. Leave already.
Sorry, did the voice actor say the "fe" or
He did say the theft.
I couldn't quite catch it.
He did say the theft.
Okay, now is he gonna shoot us in the back?
Well then, I'll be your new opponent for today.
さて、てめえらの相手は俺様だ。
If you want
This
to
is
get
this is
by, you'll have to
this is
kill me
genuinely
first.
supposed to be him, like having like
He heard Cloche's
放り
speech
たければ、俺を倒していけや。
and was like, perfect, excellent, you have done it. You united the world, and like, here's the thing. Cloche's goal, our goal, the goal of the world right now, is to climb to the top of heaven and punch the person currently sitting on the throne of God in the face. This was Elfman's goal. The side goal of it was to rule it himself. But this is what he wants to do. So it does make sense that Cloche's speech would turn him.
it doesn't even really need to turn him, does it? Like that
No.
was the goal.
That was what he wanted. But
But also, these things are not a threat.
no, they're not.
We can fight these indefinitely
The last
without consuming any permanent resources.
Not only that, the last time we had this scene happen, it was the people of Rakshek and the slums banding together to protect their beloved Luca, and that had a lot of emotion and meaning to it. And this is a major antagonist showing up to be like, "Sup, I'm alive! I'm going to protect you from these weakling robots with my gun that is also a lollipop." And it's like, no, we've already had this scene, and we've already had this scene with people who are much more emotionally invested in the story. You're not a character anymore, Elfman! No one gives a shit!
If he had stayed dead, it would have been completely fine.
Yes! Now, to be fair, these robots are going to beat him to death. Probably.
They're not very threatening robots.
This is true.
Okay, so I'm assuming this elevator is the way back down?
Yes. Oh,
And
I got
there's
it.
just no one here now?
No, there is. I just gotta fight.
Listen to my heart.
Hold on, I have to run from this fight.
He's still here!
Can you talk to him?
I got a fight too, and I was taking the last couple of steps to talk
Quit
to him.
lagging! Go already!
邪魔をするなら容赦しないよ。
So he does have a line.
Okay.
Okay.
The IPD is near here for me.
Okay, well, I don't have an ID. Treasure chest. Dual razor. Please say this is a
Who's
weapon
that
for
for?
Coconut. It is a weapon. It is not a weapon for Coconut, I think. It is a Leglius weapon. A disc-shaped weapon with dual blades. Latest technology allows multiple disc control, but the user must also have good skill.
Here it is.
Is that good at all?
Yeah, basically the same.
Okay. That is much better than what he currently has, to a degree. It lowers his speed a bit, but also gives him a lot of health. But very minuscule attack bonus. So, trades
Oh,
off.
hey. I do have
And yeah, we agree, Brazier. We could have cut that entire bit and it wouldn't have mattered at all.
Dual Razor. Astalish is... I just never upgraded, I guess because I didn't happen to be...
I also didn't do that somehow. Oh, we have multiple talk topics now. So I guess we'll hit those at the next rest spot.
I also never upgraded from the Cheshire... When did I even get this? I don't remember this. Was this a drop from some enemy that we both missed?
No, that was the item that we got from the from the Despadia dungeon.
Ah.
I've been
and I just
that
never
the entire time.
Never updated or checked it.
Oop. Nope. Onwards. Is my equipment I have on the girls. Val, of course. Rainbow Chemisol is the best we have. The handmade surcoat could be short coat. Would be good actually, right?
Just realizing that I haven't gone through and updated or checked these in quite a while.
Likewise, honestly. It's just not been a thing we've gotten much of, and usually the stuff we've gotten has been like side grades.
And the fights are not difficult enough to... We are coming up towards the end of the game. If it's ever going to matter, it's probably going to be soon.
True. Well, here's that thought.
Have I... That's everyone? That's everyone. Okay, and we do have a 60% sync rate between Luca and... we have no actual combined songs with them, but we've seen that synchronity doesn't actually require a combined song.
Yeah.
I just want to see if I can get that to trigger.
Yes, I would like to see that.
Anyway, through this door?
Yep.
Yeah. And elevator. IPD in the next room.
Okay.
Also, this appears to be a row of elevators, and I'm not sure which one is this one.
Well, we'll find out, but to the right...
In this hallway?
I'm in this hallway, yes. I'm on a save point to the right of it.
Okay, save point immediately to the right of the elevator we come in on.
A conversation for all three girls.
Prompted by that mess?
By that mess. Luca first, I guess. Costume number 8. Oh, because I forgot to do this after I reloaded. I had to reload, yes. So I'm horribly tired.
Get through that one quickly while...
I'm glad she walked with us, but I'm kind of tired.
So yours says she walked with us, mine says everyone saw us off.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think Skycat would come with us. That was so surprising that she begged me for a kiss in public out of the blue. Why are we discussing this now?
And why was it not a talk topic from when it happened?
Yeah! She must be really worried about you. Because this is true, when girls are worried about each other, they want to kiss each other. You could have kissed her goodbye secretly.
What?
This is a weird conversation. I don't have that taste.
Everyone was teasing Croy about Cynthia.
You know what? Fair. Uh-oh. I dropped my...
They were teasing Croy about Cynthia in public.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Getting a little teasing in of his own. You are pursued by Cynthia so enthusiastically, too. I prefer passionately attacked so much more than pursued enthusiastically. But also the clinicalness of this is really funny, too. That's usual, right? Oh, I see. You are aware that she likes you so passionately.
You've caught on that you're always being passionately attacked.
No, she always jokes about it. Well, maybe we shouldn't talk about this stupid stuff and get even more tired. Yeah, why don't we talk about something else? Just a conversation that these two are very, very tired of NPCs that want to kiss them. That's certainly an endgame conversation.
It's a good place for it. Like, they have had plenty of time to be tired of it.
You know that's true. It just feels like it might be may have been more of a middle of the game conversation. Okay, what could Cloche possibly be talking about? So sad.
Regrets.
I hear you and Cynthia had quite a passionate farewell. It's just going to be about this, huh? Jack Lee is going to be as well, probably.
Everyone teasing each other about
They're running
the unrequited romances. And for some reason, this doesn't happen until after Alfman turns up.
Sure. Does that mean Jack Lee is going to be like Spica? Do you really think so? Why don't you run the weapon shop with her? I prefer mine because yours seems a little too aggressive for this point in the game. Damn, I have to change the subject.
I mean, I think from yours, I think they're both targeted at that same tone that
Fair.
seems a bit too aggressive.
That's fair. The interrobang.
One of them hits this incorrect tone better.
Yeah. Well, what about you, Lady Cloche? I'm not going to be a shopkeeper. I mean, didn't you have anyone you wanted to say goodbye to? I mean, Sasha, I guess, but she didn't have a line. Sure. I'm worried about Sasha. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. Oh, you didn't talk to her yet? I should tell her I won't be able to see her for a while, but she has to be a good girl. I don't think you need to worry about that.
These feel like they're consistently a bit off from each other.
Yeah?
No.
These are just weird conversations to have in general, honestly. Like, we're having these now.
It sort of makes sense, right? Like,
Yeah.
this is, as far as anyone's concerned, this is the final stretch.
Yeah.
Like, this is the time for thinking back on what you're potentially leaving behind if it doesn't go well.
That is true. That is true. Oh no, my general store is the end of the train line. There's no reason for anyone to come here now. Poor Sasha, oh no. That would actually be quite bad. And now, Jacqueline. Goddess's dignity. I can't believe the Divine Army went against the Goddess. Okay, we're actually having a real conversation. Not a... I mean, like a conversation about what has recently happened. Didn't think they were going to come at us. I mean, they've been coming at us for the entire game, Croy. It felt like we were in a play or something. What?
It felt like you're in a tale, one of those in which things happen unexpectedly.
That...
It is slightly clearer what she means, but just as bizarre here, I think.
That just flatly is incorrect. They've been attacking us the entire game.
Yeah, but not generally with Frelia present.
Yeah, but also we have no evidence Frelia is actually in the party.
I mean, everyone's acting like Frelia is with us. I think the point is that Frelia is supposed to be with us.
I guess.
As opposed to that we left her behind.
Yeah, but it is one of those things
It's kind
where,
of
like,
relevant.
yeah, we were not primed to know that was happening.
Yeah, they could certainly have presented it better.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be in a play where I might die.
I have to wonder if there's some idiom here.
Maybe.
I
agree
keep forgetting
with you.
to actually highlight these points and ask people.
Well, this is a talk topic, so we can't. Anyway.
So I don't even. Yeah.
We'll get it on our next go around.
Yeah.
The goddess has no dignity anyway. I'm not surprised.
Sorry, I got ahead of you.
Okay, no problem. You shouldn't say that. I don't disagree.
You know, blasphemy is a. You bring up that it's blasphemy, Troy, but.
Yeah. I mean, it's
But
not
also,
even the real
blasphemy
goddess.
does feel a little bit. It's an interesting idea to be talking about the idea. Like, that is the kind of thing that feels like it gets played for humor a lot, right? Like,
Yeah.
you're talking about blasphemy when the god in question is in the next tent over.
Yes, and also, she's not referring to Frelia. She's referring to whoever is currently up there.
Unclear.
She says since the
How
new goddess,
did she phrase the mind?
the goddess has no dignity, is what mine says.
Yeah.
Yours says the new goddess. So it feels like for yours, and less so for mine, she's referring to whoever has ousted Frelia.
Could be.
Yeah. And that's that conversation. That's a level 6 conversation topic. Okay. Well.
Okay, so we came in. The save point is immediately east of one of them, of
Yeah.
the elevator we came in.
Listen to my heart.
How much is there past that to know where we are on that?
Walk with me.
面倒なまあいいわ
With me.
よしやったろうじゃないですよこの歌を力ある信じらせるわこの瞬間最高にやってくるよ
後ろから撃ちかかるぞ。
激しくいくわよ。
ちなみに
おとなしく倒れてよね。心もっとカードに元気出してこの瞬間最高のだったとして
Oh, perfect.
fantastic
And lots of
裏部裏部
Okay, let's see if this song has music. No! I killed them before I could push the button! God damn it! One, two elevators. So the save point is right in the middle of all four of them.
Okay. And number 2 is where we came in.
Yes.
And I've got an IPD somewhere here.
Somewhere.
And there's all these signs that cannot be read.
Yes.
Wonderful. I'm going to quick save because I don't know which of these is going to be the IPD. Okay. Rightmost goes... Okay. There's a lot of exploring here.
Yes. And what's really fun is we don't know how much you're allowed to do because of the mechanic.
Okay.
Also, I like how this place looks. This is cool.
Agreed. This is a great look.
Yeah. Ah, dragon.
敵を取る。俺に続け。
Listen to my heart.
この歌を力につながってる私たちほら元気出してますよ心を固めますさっさとして
Oh, these aren't real enemies.
任せるよルーだよ
What?
ダメなの
These do not seem
だ
to
から撃
be.
ってくるぞ。
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've seen the white
Leave it to me.
wilderness,
I'll do it.
whatever they are, before.
Okay, the Thunder Drake, yes. This Heaven Drake that I did not notice is different.
つながってるもっとカードに元気出してよっ
Get in my way.
空が生まれるのさっさとして
Okay, so this is one enemy that matters plus a couple of enemies that don't.
Oh god, that was a lot of damage. Actually.
お願いもっと全力でややるわ
Is growing. Keep it up, please. Yes, yes. Stop.
Leave it to me. I'll do it.
This is my full strength.
Okay. No music for Deathline yet. Okay. Now I know. And knowing is half the battle.
That was good.
Okay, rightmost elevator brought me up to a hallway that's now bringing me to... I wonder if these pathways that I'm seeing underneath are actually, parts of the rest of the dungeon.
Probably, I would say.
And the high viewpoint is useful to map things out.
I would say that's a definite yes.
さっさとして
I mean, it's also possible that it's just filler background stuff like everything else.
俺に続け。
Possible.
Right? This game has not exactly been great at having interesting dungeon gimmicks.
True.
心もっとハードにこの歌を力にありがとう助かるわこの瞬
We
間
never had
最
a
高に
dungeon where we had to like graph meld us an object that would allow us to go through it, like the
そこそこ
the wild like vine area.
ないわ
Okay, so the rightmost elevator is progress.
この勝負いただくわよ
The
I took the
rightmost.
rightmost elevator and it's gone in a loop.
打つよ
No, this elevator you're going up to will take you all the way up to another area that will take you to the end of this part of the dungeon.
この瞬間最高に
Which means there's probably going to be a dungeon there.
さっさとして
Possibly.
やっと助かる来てるよ待って選ぶ分かってるよファンタスティック来てるよ
今から撃って出るぞ
激しく行くわよ
Power is growing.
繋がってるこの歌ちおやすみなさい
Beautiful.
Leave it to me. I'll do it. You're dead meat.
You're as one.
さすがやるじゃない
You sink our hearts. Coconut olive.
This one is progress?
This is my full
That's where you came down from.
Really reliable.
So
Oh, so it is.
Just keep it up, please.
I wish that version of that song was removed, because no, he is not just a friend and nothing more. He is your boyfriend who is married to you now.
I want to protect everyone.
Yeah, at the end of this hallway, that path leads upwards. That elevator leads to like the end.
That was good.
みんなを守
Okay,
りた
well,
い
I'm
の
going to keep quick saving before the elevator because it's probably what goes there anyway because it's probably going to be the dungeon there.
Yeah.
分かってるよ
It's probably what I'm saying dungeon gimmick, but actually it's,
どうして
you know.
後ろから撃って出
Some
るぞ
kind of wall.
Here is a door to unlock. Maybe.
Maybe.
元気出てきたんだ打つよ心を重ねますえいお願いそっと
今できんぞ
じゃあ気合い入れましょう気をつけて来るよブラブそこそこ
闇を認めよ
待ってよ
闇を認めよ
やるわね
後ろから撃って出るぞ
もらいハードに
Show off my skills.
今でき
シンクロするわ繋がってる私たちほら元気出しておやすみなさい
You sink our heart, and this is my full strength. Ha! Coconut's such a good girl.
さすがやるじゃない
That would be good, Varric.
But don't live with her when you have a fiance. Careful, they're coming.
Just the. I'm still baffled that apparently the official manga for Tonelico 2 has Targana and Cloche get together in the end. Like, that feels criminal. That is perhaps the most obnoxious version of pairing the spares I've ever seen.
Great! I'm impressed.
Hmm. 聞いてください私の思いを
先手を取る俺に続けいや
この歌を力に
調べ
はい
止め
いい調子よほら元気出して
調べ
シンクロするわ全力です
Brave Baton! A legendary cane that gives you courage. The wielder can gain strong power to crush anything, as well as a strong heart.
行け
Not a baton.
全力ですやあ
but it is an upgrade weapon for our good girl Coconut. It's literally a color swap of the samurai stick.
わかってるよ。ルーだよ。そこそこ。
後ろから撃って出るぞ。
Well, see, while that's true, Razir, there's a time skip in that, and also her ex-boyfriend became Captain Harlock. That's allowed. Like, I actually kind of like that, because in a story like that, it is reasonable to not have everyone get together. It's fun. It could be other people. It's good. Yeah, it's good. I agree with you.
ルーだよ。
この勝負いただくわよ。激しくいくわよ。
刻んでやるぞ。
つながってる。私たち。やるわね。
So I guess the question is, can you go into this door?
Also, is there like a box or something here? Or is it just a dead end for dead end's sake?
There is a box on the leftmost, which gets
There's
you
another door.
Yeah, this door, right
Oh
here.
wait, no, this is the door. This is
Yeah.
the... Who's the baton for?
That is for Coconut.
Don't want to forget to upgrade my equipment. For an age again.
It wasn't for an age.
However long it was the last time.
Like one dungeon. It's fine. Did you notice that there was a slight deficiency in equipment?
No.
No, you did not. It's fine.
Wait, so can I go through here? Also,
Okay.
is this actually... This is cutscene?
I guess. I guess there is no dungeon mechanic. Uh-oh, that's
So
a Raki.
So what are the rest of those elevators then?
Probably like loot.
Should we go back and handle those, or
Do you want to?
did you save? Because the Rocky fight at this part of the game is the part that can crash the game.
I did do save states, so I could.
Okay.
So... And also
Well, there's a save point right here, but we don't know if we're going to get it before we fight.
It's a good
Because
question.
here's Rocky.
Let's find out. You're Raki. Huh? Wait a second. Just a second, please. Punch! Whoa!
Well, that's certainly one way to get him off guard.
Yeah. I am not Raki.
Whoa, hang on, wait a second. Punch!
She's doing the anime girl thing where you push them away, but since she's a super robot, it just sent you flying. My name is Reki. I'm sure this was easy to translate. Beep boop.
I mean, they are slightly different but similar. I'm sure this is exactly how it is.
Yeah. I have no combat functions whatsoever. I'm just a precocious and cutesy helper robot. Okay. Controversial question. Which is the better description? Precocious and cutesy helper robot, or precocious and clumsy maid droid? Cast your votes now.
I think this is the only case we've seen of a robot that looks like a person, unless you count the sister whatevers.
Unless you count the sisters and from the first game, yeah.
No, they're the enemy ones.
Oh,
Little-
and those, yeah.
The ones who have a stumble over and land.
Yeah.
The ones who have a chance of just tripping when they attack.
Yeah, the sister robots. So, yeah, this would be, aside from the Ravatel-esque managers in the first game, yeah. And agreed, Vizier, both are good. Both are good.
The whats?
The manager girls, the ones that show up when you try to open the door, and the one in the top of the tower.
I think that's just holograms of this girl,
Fair point.
possibly,
Maybe.
or someone like her.
Maybe.
I think those are holograms because you meet whoever she was at the
Yeah.
when you eventually climb the tower.
Right. Not very persuasive. And why would a helper robot be in a place like this? I don't know. I have no programmed responses to answer your question. Way to beat around the bush.
Fails at being polite? What?
Well, I mean, she's not being helpful like she said that she is, I guess.
Yes, but like...
Yeah, that's weird. That's so weird. Why?
That's-
I'm just stationed here to serve tea to our customers. That's an extreme way to serve tea. Ah, I forgot.
Is she gonna pour scalding water on his head?
Maybe. What now? After such a long break, I need to reacquaint myself with my role. Let me try it one more time. Will you please leave and come back in? Incredible. And this time, don't attack me all of a sudden. You don't have to start all over again. Just tell us where we... Hurry up and get out! Let's just do what she says.
Okay.
I kind of wish it put us, like, in control on the other side of the door and made us go back in ourselves. Oh. Hmm? Hello, and welcome to the Hot Spot. Hot Spot? Yes, sir. I love this. This is where traders and transport dealers passing through the tower can take a little break.
So, I've got to wonder at this point, is this actually Reki? Like, is this actually not Rocky, and this is completely legitimate and just absurd? Or is Rocky wildly improvising to not get attacked?
I think it's gotta be the former. This is legitimately what's happening. It's gotta be.
I think I'd prefer if it's. I think I'd prefer if this is actually Rocky, and she is just making stuff up to not get attacked here.
Yes, please.
That would be great. I hope that's the case. I'm not sure whether that is going to turn out to be the case.
Either would be good, though. What a hectic hot spot. Stop.
You said hot stop, and mine said hot stop with an extra T.
Uh-oh, typo. No, it's not a hot stop. It's a hot spot.
Okay, I would guess there is a similar misspelling in the Japanese.
That
maybe?
would make sense. And Overlang is working for this scene, so anybody watching who knows, let us know. It doesn't matter which one it's called. Why are there always places like this in the tower? Did the designers have too much freedom? Jacqueline, no, the fourth wall is barely standing. This is a lodging facility and a resort complex with high-tech dive systems.
This is the mid-dungeon rest point.
Yup.
This is the mid-dungeon rest point in a game that has established that a rest point needs to include a bath and also advanced mental interface equipment.
Yup. This non-profit public facility was created by the nation's public works, so they're all very cheap. Come enjoy this government operation resort complex, the hot spot. I wonder if that dialogue was a recording of some sort. By the way, you said your name was Reki. Are you related in any way to Rocky? Rocky is a combat-type maintenance droid created at the same time as me.
Droid?
Yup.
Not droid?
Roid.
Robot?
Maintenance-roid. Like how the Mega Man X series has mechanoloids and reploids and so on and so forth. Our models are the same, but our components are completely different.
Appearance, not model.
Yeah. Appearance, model, basically the same thing.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you've got a model of robot, one would assume that the interior of the robot is made of the same components.
That is true. That is true.
Because that's what it would mean to have this model versus that model.
True. Maybe...
Right? If we have the same model of dishwasher, we would expect it to work the same way.
Yeah.
And at most, maybe one of them is pink.
Yeah, basically.
Which is the opposite of
Yeah.
what she was talking about here.
And yet you look exactly the same outside. That's pretty amazing. Rocky is programmed to protect the goddess inside Sol Marta, which is further above us. Please enjoy your stay. Huh? Her dialogue doesn't segue well at all. Seems like her programmer sucked.
I would have preferred if it was the other way around.
Yeah. Oh boy, more talk topics.
I would have preferred if this was Rocky improvising badly. It might still turn out to be Rocky improvising badly.
Maybe.
And everyone buying it.
She does have death lasers. We know this. Air? Question mark?
Mood killer.
Okay.
I hope these are the same talk topic.
I lost concentration.
I think these are the same talk topic.
They have the same emotes. Are you talking about Reki? She sure was...
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, air question mark as in the atmosphere has been killed. Okay.
Okay.
That's silly. That is pretty funny, Razir. Everything you've been doing is really good.
I continue to hope it's that way, even as I also continue to doubt it's that way.
Yeah. We were
But
so...
unless we actually see both of them in the same place at the same time.
We were so intense, and then along comes this assistant robot. It is so similar to Rocky in appearance, but his personality was... Besides, I doubt she's defenseless. That was pretty painful.
So they are acknowledging that much.
Yeah, they are acknowledging that. What if this is Raki and she only acts like this when she is not being piloted by the antagonist? My morale was totally lowered by that. Sure.
Morale is the wrong word.
Yep. What kind of person would she be called? An insensible person?
Can't read the mood.
I guess? Yeah. I feel worried about our future now.
Why?
I have no idea. Well, time to see what Close says. Frightening to think about. Do you remember that girl, Reki? Why? She was created simultaneously with Raki, right? I was wondering, what if more of her contemporary battle-type androids emerge at once? Please stop that. That's worse than most horror stories. That's it! Cloche is just like, hey, what if there's more than one Raki? And Croy is like, nope, nope, done. Not thinking about that. Bye. Jacqueline. Ricky, Roki, Ruki. Reiki with a Y. She's only there sometimes. Oh, and... Junk robot. I wonder what this is going to be about. All the androids are so similar everywhere. You mean Reki? Well, all of them including Reki. So do they all talk with run-on sentences and sound naturally dumb? Yeah, well, the others are much better than Reki. They're always sleeping, though. Robots sleep too? They do wake up if you wake them up.
That is what that means. Yes.
Yeah!
If
Somebody...
they don't wake up if you wake them up, then you didn't wake them up.
You gotta understand, people die when they're killed. I was not expecting something like this to pop up. Robots that get helped by humans. Mysterious. Welcome. Goodbye. Wait, there's a Pepin? The robots here are so enthusiastic, but kind of useless, Effendi. Also, wait, hold up.
There's a Pepin here.
Catalog
What?
people.
Reki is gonna be...
Yep, Reki. Job, tower maintenance. Age, appears 19. Likes, prime number division. Dislikes, memory leaks. What?
Just... It's... I'll explain after we get through what's actually written here.
Okay. Dislikes memory leaks, which, you know, valid. Her dreams are shut down, -R now. Her hobby is exception processing. What does that mean? And motto, relaxation for the customers. A helper robot girl at the hotspot. She says she has no battle function and is just a cheeky girl, but is probably very strong. Possibly because her programmer sucked. Conversations do not connect well, making it hard to understand her often.
Okay, so looking at the stuff here.
Yeah.
So prime numbers are the ones that you can't divide evenly.
Okay.
That's what it means that it's a prime number.
Yeah.
That it cannot be evenly divided by another integer.
Yeah.
Memory leaks are when some computer process doesn't let go of memory that it was using, and so that just gets sort of held onto and the computer runs out of memory.
Like the missing no glitch in Pokemon, I say, because I do know that, at least.
I'm not sure that's a memory leak, but fine. Whatever.
I mean, I don't know. I think it is.
Shutdown-R would be reboot.
Okay.
The restart. As opposed to Rocky, which has shutdown-H, which is Alt, actually shut down.
Okay,
So the distinction in their dreams is that Rocky wants to stop and Reki wants to nap.
That's actually really cool, and I'm glad somebody here knows programming so they can tell us this. That's so cool.
At least assuming that, the commands are the Linux shutdown command ones.
Yeah. So, what's exception processing?
Exception handling, which is most certainly exception handling and not exception processing. In many programming languages, if something goes wrong, like you try to open a file and the file does not exist, the attempt does what's called raising an exception.
Okay.
Which means instead of returning what it's supposed to, it has an error message that potentially skips way out, that would shut down, that either crashes the entire program, or is caught by something that was basically saying that knew something being called by this or by something that this calls, etc., might have an exception. Catch it and handle it.
Okay.
So it's correcting problems, I guess. Catching things when they go wrong.
Okay.
I don't know how that particularly turns into a metaphor on anything beyond itself.
Yeah.
But I do like that they have slightly different dreams, where Rocky wants to shut down and Reki wants to restart.
Yeah. That's fun. The last character is slot number 32. Who would this be, I wonder? Because they're between two NPCs.
Two NPCs of little to no impact.
Yeah. The mysteries. Also, there's still combat in this area.
Wonderful.
Oh, there's a talk topic
Indeed,
over
there
here.
is.
Listen to my heart.
よし、やったろうじゃない。この歌は近く。もっとカードを。もらい。ここなしき歌はもう。今度からかな。固める。いい調子よ。この歌でおやすみなさい。おとなしく倒れてよね。気をつけて。来るよ。腕の見せ所だ
Oh,
ね。
come on.
狙い通りよ。
There's an enemy that has eggs in this fight.
一緒に頑張ってください。ついてこれるかな。
Yes, I started with one of these and then with something else. And now there's three of them.
Seek our hearts.
面倒な。まあ、はい。それ。もらい。いくよ。気をつけて。
Remote aim.
どうぞ。
God, the screen shake makes this so difficult sometimes.
やるわね。腕の見せ所だね。うん。じゃあ、皆さんから。それ。この歌でおやすみなさい。
Listen to my heart.
どこ見てんのよ。みんなを守りたいの。
I'm impressed.
Ordinary dive shop? And it's a Jackery conversation.
So there's... I mean, I assume one of these doors goes to a dive shop, then. It said mediocre dive shop for me.
Interesting. It is Reki who you talk to access the dive shop. But yes, let's rest and see what this conversation is about. Ordinary dive shop? Question mark?
Mediocre dive shops.
You can't even dive in this android without a dive machine. Is it different with the others? Well, they don't use anything like that mediocre dive shop uses.
Any of the mediocre dive shops in towns.
Okay. Plus, it's not a place like that anyway.
What?
True, but it shouldn't be a problem if we can dive, right? Yeah, these are... I guess she's just saying...
There's a lot more detail in this one.
Yeah. I guess she's just saying that the tech in the Tower of Heaven is stronger than the tech on the surface, which is not a surprise. It would be confusing to use something totally new anyway. They're probably doing this to make us feel comfortable.
To make yous feel So is that supposed to be us or users?
I read that as us, to make yous feel comfortable. To make it feel comfortable to use, I would presume. Varric is saying that this might be out of order? What do you mean by that?
Which ones would be out of order?
What do you mean by out of order? I think you're being too optimistic about this.
Not advancing any further to compare.
Yeah, why are we talking about diving into a droid?
Yeah.
We weren't supposed to be able to get this, I think.
I would assume that Rocky is going to serve as the dive machine despite not being room-sized infrastructure.
I guess?
But it's unclear why that's being described as diving into her, and the impossibility of doing that.
I guess we'll find out. I mean, what happened to cause the talk topic is that there was a sparkly over here that we touched, and that's it.
Oh, come on!
Oh, agony.
聞いてください。私の思いを。よし、
That would be
やったろう
pretty
じゃない。
funny, Varric. You just give us a tap on the head.
ありがとう。助かるわ。ここなしき歌のこの歌を力にいくよ。もっとハードに。この歌をいい調子よ。誰が生まれるの。退屈ね。さっさとして。
闇に飲まれる。
私よ。そこそこ。
闇に飲まれる。
飲んでるよ。ブラッドンとこの勝負いただくわよ。
Hold
せー
on.
の。心を重ねます。激しくいくわよ。あっち行ってよ。見惚れめると怪我するよ。誰が生まれるの。気をつけて。来るよ。
闇に飲まれる。
Could you pause just a moment? I mean, not in the middle of combat. That might be a little difficult for you to recover from. But
What's that?
Cocona's care line when she does care is "Please hang on with Kokona," or "Please hang out with Kokona." It's one of those two, and that's just delightfully silly.
Let's see what Kokona's on mine is. I'll keep.
Okay.
I'll do a care on mine, and because I
見
also.
せどころだね。うん、ココナと一緒に。見惚れ。
Okay, I don't know.
That sounded basically. I mean, she said her name.
I don't know Japanese, but
She said her name, so presumably it is similar.
ペー
Interesting.
スを上げるよ
Interesting.
We'll sink our hearts.
やるわね。
wait, what? Look at the line. Look at this
Yep.
is the line. It's beneath her.
Welcome,
goodbye.
goodbye.
So is he the guy? Stop.
You're dead meat.
I'm sure if we drop the spell, you win.
Probably, yeah.
Honestly, that is probably something that's extending our fights in general a lot.
Probably, yeah.
We don't actually use the death
Leave
magic
it to me. I'll do it.
after charging it to 30,000.
Yeah. I mean, these enemies do have a lot of juice in them.
Yeah, but that was more damage than you did with all of the attacks put together.
Fair point. I'll set the tempo.
Yeah, you could have.
Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, so, what happens if we talk to her?
Welcome. Thank you for coming to the hotspot. Dive or dive therapy.
That's it. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Now,
So do we want to go check the other elevators?
do you want to?
I think I will.
Okay, I will as well. And I will note
But also, I will make a save state here so that if there's nothing and just nothing,
yeah,
then we can skip that.
I have also done that.
聞いてください。私の思いを。
I'll protect her.
よし、やったろうじゃない。
Strength.
じゃあ、気合い入れましょう。もらい。
心を。カードありがとう。
よっ。
どこに一緒に頑張ってくれ。力が生まれるわ。さっさとして。当たり。ダメ。腕の見せ所だね。うん。
I feel strong now.
ついてこれるかな。心を重ねます。全力です。やあ。 聞かせてあげる。
激しくいくわよ。
カードに私たち元気出てきたよ。さっさとして当たり。
この勝負いただくわよ。
Behold, a bunch of knives!
激しくいくわよ。
That would be good, Varys, to just have like the ultimate armors for
Nah,
cloak and
so long.
stuff. I'll admit part of why I'm okay with going back and stuff is to like, hey, we will get rid of our encounter bar.
Also true.
聞かせてあげる。
Now, of course, the joke's going to be on us when
よ
we
し、やったろうじゃない。
go into the next room past the rest point and the encounter bar has reset.
もらい。
シンクロするわ。
ほら、
ありがとう。
この歌を力に。
立ち上がってる。 この歌でおやすみなさい。面倒ね。まあいいわ。気をつけて。来るよ。どうです。ルーだよ。そこそこ。だから腕の見せ所だね。うん。もっとハードに。あるほら、元気出してもらい。心を重ねます。激しくいくわよ。つながってる私たち。やるわね。
Penguin. I do like penguins.
Wait, no.
Nor. 面倒ね。まあいいわ。ここのだってちゃんと戦えるんだから。ここなし球魔法なんちゃって。撃つよ。シンクロするわ。撃つよ。元気出して。そんな感じかな。激しくいくわよ。やあ。つながってる。この歌でおやすみなさい。気をつけて。来るよ。ルーだよ。いないわ。来るよ。どうして。この勝負いただくわよ。面倒だ。激しくいくわよ。それ。つながってる。よっ。いくよ。もっとカードを。激しくいくわよ。やるわね。
I've noticed that Cloche is just using her voice lines
Say again?
Cloche's voice lines are showing up less often.
Huh. Is it possibly because some of it was coming from me and I'm not using Cloche in my party at the moment?
No, because it's the English lines that I'm thinking of.
Fair enough. Which lines? Like the block ones?
The block ones. The ones that are very obvious, easy to notice are being said.
Ah, yes.
Kira Theory 5.
Wonderful, if we were doing the crafting stuff.
Yeah, there's no room for that.
I want to protect everyone.
Okay, so I found the IPD.
I figured it was going to be in one of those.
I mean, yeah, that much was clear because it was emergency from this room.
Yeah.
面倒ね。まあいいわ。ここのだってちゃんと戦えるんだから。
Wow. The other two elevators have no depth.
Have no what?
No depth. They're just two hallways immediately with a treasure chest at the end of it, and that's it. Abyss Crystal. Abyss Crystal depicts ultimate darkness that none can reach.
Hang on, what was the description there?
Ultimate...
The effect description.
Oh, increased song reduction rate for Luca, greatly increased resistance to fire for Cloche, greatly shortens time to reuse song tree for Jacqueline.
Huh. interaction with the cooldown.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't seen that before, I think.
Yeah, that's neat.
Or at least not.
カードに心を
Yeah.
重ねます。この歌でおやすみなさい。
Oh, Jackley's got another one of those in Nihility, which has 2 of the little letters instead of 3. So neat.
I mean, the early ones had 1 letter.
True, but like they're the same letter for Nihility and Abyss. Which I just think is
Is
neat.
that a C?
I think it's a C.
That is not a C.
Okay.
That is N. That
Okay.
is a capital N.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, time to go back up to the top.
Yep.
I want to protect everyone.
よし、やったろうじゃない。
Listen to my heart.
I'll protect her with all my strength.
Please, more.
面倒な。
That
まあ、いい
that
わ。
fight felt fake.
僕のだってちゃんと戦えるんだから。 僕のだってちゃんと戦えるんだから。
Hang on a sec.
Oh?
We have items for dealing with encounters, don't we?
We do, but they're temporary. They don't get rid of it permanently.
Okay, Funding's Crisis. We got plenty of.
I mean, you do. I don't think I bought any.
I'm using one, and I'm just gonna clear the gauge now.
Entirely fair.
Hang on. Where?
Time to show off my skills.
No need to keep getting annoyed by these.
Now, I will
We
note...
do have the off button.
True. I will note that it's not permanent. Like, they'll come back.
I assumed it was empty the gauge until whenever the next time is the gauge would be refilled.
Nope, we tested that out a bit ago.
I forget when it came back.
That's entirely fine. It was after, like, a couple rooms.
Well, it's gone through a couple rooms.
Yeah.
I'll enchant you with my lyrics.
I've returned to a rest point. Since we've got this rest point and this fairly clear, hey, this is the end thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Could we do, like, you know, last round equipment checks and magical bath time and whatever?
We could do the last magical girl bath time. We could.
I'll wait till you catch up to here.
Okay.
You're not far.
Yep, I'm right there.
Okay, what do we have not applied yet? Less than 9, okay. Hey, I gotta talk already.
Heck yeah.
Something to ask you. What do you think about Croy and Cynthia? Those two? Well, they're more than friends. Really, you two?
No, they don't. Not really. Hey, Luca, what's that? Huh? It's just a towel. How do you make to swell like a balloon? You don't know? You spread the towel with both hands and put it on the surface so that there's air between the towel and the water. Okay, I actually remember doing that as a kid. That's cute. It's kind of awkward to explain. I'll show you an example. That's impressive. Didn't know you could do such a thing with a towel. You've never seen it before? I just take baths. I never thought of how to play with towels before. You don't really have to play with a towel in the bathroom, though. Huh? I did it! I did it! Lady Cloche is pretty innocent when it comes to some things. That was cute.
Isn't this kind of suffocating? Do you feel like that too? It wasn't just my imagination. Did we put in too many dual node crystals? I think that's the most likely cause. But it should definitely mean we get quite a power-up from this. You think so? I'm worried we'll be too overwhelmed from this to sing during battle. That's true. But we should go on. We should do some... What? No, shut up.
No,
What?
gosh
Okay,
damn it.
yeah, that wouldn't help.
That would not solve anything. Excuse me, I have a question. What do you think about Croy and Cynthia? Those two? Well, they don't look like they're just friends. You think so too?
Okay, that's the same one that...
Yup. For example, when they're talking, they just look like a flirting couple. Yes, it's kinda irritating. What? I just don't like those lovey-dovey kinds of couples. Oh, I see what you mean. What did you think I meant? Nothing. Anyway, even though they look like more than just friends, they don't look like they're dating each other. It's almost impossible taking Cynthia's personality into consideration. Absolutely. Cynthia can't stand still when in a romantic situation, so spoil it immediately. Hey, that's not gonna spoil things, come on. She can't be honest about her own feelings. What a pitiful girl. I think she's the same type as Lady Cloche. No. Okay. X. Indicator boost M. Powder gives HP up. Equip skill up M. Harmonics, which is HNC for some reason. M. Blue magic rate plus M. All resist L. Powder up. Quick evolution M. Wind resist M. Cloche is now just immune to wind.
My Cloche has gotten almost nothing.
Well, dang. Quicken Song Reload L, less damage taken L, MP Recovery up L, Powder HP up. Okay. Lost some MP on Jack.
Mostly it's just the levels, honestly.
Yeah, the levels are what really do it. And also, Luca, who is my main Ravitel, is extremely kicking ass.
Excuse me.
No problem. So, shall we go onwards?
Yeah.
I will note the time, but it's not a big deal.
I'm gonna...
You would think Rizir. But no, I think they just wanted a character who flirts with Croy a lot.
I think I'm gonna go with this setup.
Okay.
This could be a boss. Given the everything here, this could be a boss fight in the very next room.
True. True. This does look like a boss room. No boss.
Everyone's on about the same level for stats.
Yeah.
I'll enchant you with my lyrics.
Okay, I've got Troy and Coconut, the classics. Lightning, attack, not fire, action time. We've still got someone at only 2? Huh.
What? I don't. That's surprising.
Okay, let's get synchronicity.
And yeah, that's a pretty, like, basic trope, Rizir. And, like, I mean... there's nothing necessarily wrong with that character archetype. It's just that when he's pushed too hard, it gets weird. Now, I think there are some times that Cynthia gets a little weird, but I think on the whole it was a pretty good example of that archetype. Better than Sky.
Wrong button.
Uh-oh. That's fine, you just took a little nap.
Welcome, goodbye.
Welcome, goodbye.
Okay, so where do we have from here? Just open space.
Yep.
No treasure.
Nope. This is a boss room where we would fight Reki if she was an antagonist. And yet that's perfectly fair.
I think this is the boss room.
Yeah, this looks fairly dramatic.
Sign's not readable.
The hotspot.
Okay, we have access to fast travel again.
Okay.
And we have the entire map, so if we wanted to go and do anything, we can do that.
We could do that.
So that's not the rest point immediately before a boss. It's the rest point before
we hit space.
The next dungeon?
The sky planes.
Maybe we do. I'm not sure. One question for Rizir, I suppose, or anyone else who has played this before.
Yeah.
If we go to Celestial Plains, is this another whole entire area, or is this a climactic thing? Like, do we wrap up the stream and continue this next time, or is this something we could close off the stream with?
It's a whole area, according to Varric.
Okay.
I love this music, by the way. What the fuck?
Agreed. So is that just the map in space?
Yep.
Like, what?
Yep, this is the space.
The map music changes!
Yeah.
Does the map music change if you navigate other than... No, it's just, this is the map music, and then there's the map music in space.
Space music.
See, Rizir, you say no reason from a game design perspective for it not to be a whole area, but a lot of this game is things that there is no reason for from a game design perspective.
Yeah. But yeah, Varric is saying that it's a whole area, so that means that it's a whole
right?
area.
Like, they could have made that... Like, this could be a halfway point, but it also could have been the last chance to go back and do other things before the very end. You know, this could have been not the rest point halfway through the final dungeon, but the warp point right before the boss door.
Yeah. But I will say,
But,
there's Soul Marta.
okay, it's a whole area?
Yeah, it's a whole area.
And there's even farther to go, because...
Yep. Soul Marta's up here.
That's Soul Marta.
Yep.
On all of it. So if we're not going to go into the next area this time, I mean, are we? Up to you. But
it's more, do you have the time for it?
I mean, I've got the time, but there could be better... Like, we might end up cutting off at a worse time, because there's... Right? We spent most of this stream doing that climb, and there's...
Yeah.
Who knows how much more of it left.
Yeah.
In, what, an hour?
Yeah, we'd have like an hour left. Also, hold on. My internet is going bad. Yeah. The internet is going bad. I think we're gonna call it here.
I mean, we could also do some of the side stuff, right? Shop conversations or whatever to close out the last 15-20 minutes.
We could, but the internet's falling to shit, so I think we are gonna call it here.
Okay, fair enough.
Once they
save, we'll save.
Yeah, I do a save state just in case. And before the internet...
I've got a save state on the map at the hotspot.
Okay. Before the internet completely falls apart, I am going to initiate a raid. Let's go do a raid on... Is anyone...
There's an IPD here again.
Fascinating. I can't find that person, so let's raid Mecha GM, because he is playing Subnautica, and that's a game that I think y'all would like, probably. So if you want to stick around, let's watch. I'm gonna send y'all over to that guy. Once everything works properly. Do. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm hitting the raid now button. Okay, I'm gonna hit stop streaming.